Exotic Grunt Gaming here. Darth Ben 60 is going to be bringing you Mass Effect Andromeda impressions. So let's start it off. First off, what are your general impressions of the game so far in terms of campaign?
General impressions of the game as far as campaign goes is that Mass Effect is back. It's a lot of fun. It's a good story. Haven't gone too much far in the story, but that's because I've done a lot of the side quests. I've brought a few planets viability up to 100% already. Done a lot of other side quests, a lot of Nexus quests. I've explored, stuff that I don't want to talk about because spoilers. The game's still in its first week of release. But I think the campaign is great so far. I think your companions are a lot of fun. They're all very different from each other. They feel very different, and I think the levels, the worlds, it's all awesome. It's all exactly what I wanted from a new Mass Effect game.
Okay. The extent of my knowledge of the game and really seeing it has been unfortunately tainted by the realm of social media, which has crucified the game and its developers, BioWare, for its facial animations on some of the characters. And we've seen some comparison videos between Mass Effect Andromeda and Witcher 3, or Mass Effect Andromeda and the first Mass Effect 10 years ago, comparing some of the facial animations and just kind of the facial structure.
Yep.
And the main concern for me before even playing the game was, would this detract from the game, or would this take away from it and make me feel less immersed in this, what looks to be an amazing, beautiful universe? What are your thoughts on whether it takes away from it or not?
I don't think it takes away from it at all, personally. I'm very biased. I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. Played through the first three, 15 times plus straight through. But I personally don't think it takes that much away. I think, don't get me wrong, there are some bad facial animations, and as is the case with the Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect Andromeda comparison, that girl's face, her name's Addison in Andromeda, is one of the worst faces ever. It just looks bad. I totally see where people are going with it, but I think it has been blown out of proportion.
It's the worst of the worst in the game, and people are using that face to represent all faces in the game, which isn't necessarily true.
Exactly. And it's really only human faces. Humans are predominantly showed throughout it, but all the other faces, like the alien races, they all look fine. And really, the animations that they're showing are the worst of the worst. Don't get me wrong, they aren't the best animations. They aren't Witcher 3 quality. They aren't top tier quality. But, the videos and stuff make it look like the game came out in 2001 and it's Halo Combat Evolved. And it's not that bad. Okay. If you're playing through the game, I don't think you're going to stop and be like, okay, this is bad. I need to stop playing because of these animations. And if you do, good for you. I don't know. Good for you.
What about the multiplayer aspect? Because I've been hearing a lot about this, and I'm intrigued by it. And I just kind of want to know how you feel about the multiplayer right now and where it's going. Obviously, there's no PvP, but it's, PvE multiplayer, cooperative.
Yeah, so the multiplayer is just like it was in Mass Effect 3, and just like Gears of War Horde mode. It is just you against non-stop waves. I have not played as much multiplayer as I would like to. I've played about 10 to 15 matches. A lot of my time has been spent playing campaign. I think it's a blast. I haven't done any silver or gold tiers because I've literally tried almost every single character just at level 1 bronze. But the missions are a lot of fun. The maps are all pretty... There's only 5 right now, but they're all pretty different from each other. All the characters are kind of different from each other. Their powers they get. It's a lot of fun trying out these different characters and trying different play styles in multiplayer. And I think it has a lot of longevity to it.
Okay.
I think it'll be good time, especially going further down when I spend more time in it.
Absolutely. And the last question I have is, in terms of the campaign and kind of the exploring this open world and this RPG, how do you feel about the missions being diverse? Is that true, and are the planets diverse?
Very.
Okay.
very diverse.
Very diverse.
It's all different, especially the worlds. The worlds are, I've laid it on 3 or 4 worlds down, drastically different from each other. Missions are all different. I have a problem with people asking about mission variety because as a game design student, you learn that all missions are technically like the same 3 missions, just covered in different ways.
Okay.
So that's another thing. But yeah, mission variety is good. Yeah, no, it's a great game. Great variety.
All right. Well, stay tuned. Hopefully soon we'll be having the full review up. And for now, stay tuned to the channel for streams of the game, and we'll see you next time.